Have you ever wondered why sometimes you feel confident but still question your worth? Or maybe you believe you're worthy deep down, but freeze when it's time to take action? In today's episode, we're breaking down the powerful difference between self esteem and self confidence, why you need both to thrive in your marriage, and how to build them with practical, soulful tips. If you're ready to own your worth and step boldly into power, this one's for you. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Intuitive Marriage Podcast. I'm Amanda Pott. I'm an intuitive empath, certified life coach, and the founder of Soul Spot Intuitive. I mentor women in marriage because I've lived through the mess. I've rebuilt from scratch and manifested the soulful life and love that I have today. After surviving abuse, heartbreak, single motherhood, and starting over more than once, I found my voice, healed my heart, and created what I now teach, my Worthy of Love journey. 12 soulful foundations that guide how I live, love, and lead. And it works. And fun fact, my name literally means worthy of love. So now I help other women reconnect with themselves, trust their intuition, and bring more passion, peace, and purpose into their lives and marriages. This is the Intuitive Marriage Podcast, where we untangle the hard stuff with heart, humor, and a dash of spicy language when needed, because growth doesn't have to be boring, and healing gets to be honest and even a little fun. So if you're ready to love yourself deeper, call your power back, and show up fully, not just as a wife or a mom, but as you have found your spot. Let's get into it. Today's episode is all about two words we often hear used interchangeably, but they are not the same. We're talking about self-esteem versus self-confidence. What do they really mean? How are they different? And why do we need both, especially in a thriving intuitive marriage? And of course, because we're currently in our 14-day self-love challenge in my Soul Spot sanctuary group in Facebook, this is all so aligned. And as we pour into our self-love, we also awaken these deeper layers of belief and boldness. And this episode will walk you through exactly how to do that. Let's start with some soulful clarity. Self-esteem is your internal sense of worth. It's how you feel about yourself. It's tied to your identity, your self-respect, and how much you truly value who you are, not based on what you do, but based on who you are. Now let's talk self-confidence, on the other hand, is your belief in your abilities. It's that I've got this energy when you try something new. You speak your truth, you go for the job, say yes to karaoke, you gain evidence and trust in yourself that you know that you can do it. It's that, hey, karaoke night, that's me and my husband. You share your message with the world and you feel confident about doing it because you've gained the experience to feel good and know that what you are doing is good. You can do it. Relationship. Yeah. Hello, me right here. Always a journey. Always a journey. That's high confidence, but low self-esteem. But the opposite is also true. So you might have deep self-esteem, a strong core of who you are, but still feel nervous, unsure, or hesitant about trying something new. And that's self-esteem with low confidence. And that is like, hello, that is me as well. So we absolutely need both. One is who you believe you are. The other is what you believe you're capable of. So let's talk about why this matters so deeply in marriage. When we lack self-esteem, we often don't feel deserving of love, respect, or rest, self-care. We might accept less than we deserve, emotionally, physically, spiritually. We might tolerate being dismissed or avoid setting boundaries, or feel like we have to earn love constantly and get approval. That insecurity, even if we're outwardly confident, creates an imbalance in the relationship. And what that can look like is over apologizing, people pleasing, fear of expressing your needs, jealousy or control, shrinking when we need to shine. Now, let's add in some self-confidence. When we lack confidence, we may not speak up. We second guess ourselves, avoid trying new things, or defer to our partner out of fear of, quote, messing up. But with strong self-confidence, you bring ideas to the table. You take initiative. You trust your voice. You pursue your goals and support theirs. Together, healthy self-esteem and self-confidence create a dynamic where both partners feel empowered, seen, supported, and respected, both by themselves and by each other. And a truly intuitive marriage honors both people's growths. And I didn't say that right. A truly intuitive marriage honors both people's growth. And you can't fully grow if you're constantly questioning your worth or doubting your abilities. Now, kind of a little fun fact. We actually just kind of had a situation just the other day, actually, based on one of us having maybe some self-confidence issues or some self-esteem issues, being triggered by something the other person did or didn't do. And, we had a conversation about it, and it was a little bit of uncomfortable because we both wanted to make sure that we understood and got our point across. But it was beautiful because we figured out, the reaction, what triggered my reaction, and all the triggers and things that happened and how the conversation happened and what transpired. And so we kind of like went through it, and it was really interesting to go, oh, okay, yeah, I get that, and I apologize, I didn't see that, and so we had a good conversation about it. But it is difficult sometimes to have those conversations. But when you have a good combination of self-esteem and self-confidence, you're okay to bring your voice forward because you trust yourself and you are confident with what you have to say. And so it feels good because we were both in that same level of, we are both confident with who we are, and we both have a fair good level of self-esteem. And as always, we're always working on it, but at least we could come together and be true to ourselves and communicate that, where one didn't just kind of bow in and give in to the other and didn't speak their voice. So it's good to have a really good, healthy balance. And we, hold each other, a safe space for each other to have that conversation. And it's not always easy, but it's extremely important to deepen, that connection that you have with your spouse. So, like, how do we actually deepen that? How do we strengthen both self-esteem and self-confidence? Here are some of the practices from my, I'll just go over a couple of them with you from my Worthy of Love Foundations, my program. It's to help, you deepen one or both of these. Number one, perspective foundation. Okay, so here's a tip. Affirm your identity. Practice saying, I am enough. I am worthy. I am lovable exactly as I am. Don't just think it, speak it. You need to actually verbalize it. There's something about it. It's like a little magic. Post it on your mirror, visually see it. Self-esteem grows when you affirm your truth more than your fears. Number two, energy foundation. So do brave things. Confidence grows through doing. I know. I hate it. It's like the chicken and the egg. What came first? Ugh, I need to be confident before I can do it. No, you need to do it and gain the confidence from doing it. And it hurts my stomach every time I know that I have to actually do the action where I just wish I had the confidence to just, you get me, right? But reality is, it just proves to me every time, even with the karaoke and going singing with my husband and, just different things, the podcast, editing and just learning how to do things in my business. I have to actually do the things that are uncomfortable to get good and gain confidence in doing them. And then it's just practice and it's practice and it's like a muscle and you just get better at it. And you can't get better at it and gain confidence unless you're actually doing it. I'm a person who will think myself to death and create and do all kinds of things without actually having to take the uncomfortable action and think that there's an easy way. And there just isn't. There just isn't. You just have to do it. And then you will gain the confidence that way. So do brave things. Just start small. Sign up for that class. Speak your opinion. Start that YouTube channel. Start the podcast. Go to karaoke. Try a new skill. Say yes to something fun. Be brave. Get out there and be amongst a few more people than you'd like. It's tough, but it gets easier. Every brave action becomes evidence that you are very capable. So number 3, communication foundation. Speak your needs clearly. Self-esteem says, my needs matter. Confidence says, I can express them. Practice having honest conversations, even if your voice shakes. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up. Number 4, intuition foundation. Trust yourself first. Your intuition is your inner compass. The more you trust your gut, your feelings, your internal yes or no, the stronger your self-esteem becomes because you're telling yourself, I trust me. It's same as show up for yourself. Every time that you do something and you take action towards something that's you want to do, but it's uncomfortable, you have now just come through for yourself. You've shown up for yourself and you start to trust that you follow through and do the things you're going to say, as opposed to, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to stop eating those chips. I'm going to stop, it's just fluffery words and we just go ahead and do it anyways. We're always letting ourselves down and then we're breaking that trust. And then that's affecting our self-esteem because we can't believe in ourselves to do the right thing. So just start saying that, trust your inner gut, trust your intuition, trust that inner knowing, and have that confidence in knowing that, yeah, I know it. I trust me. Number 5, fun foundation. Celebrate yourself out loud. Celebrate the little wins. Did you try something new? Speak kindly to yourself. Did you make a bold choice? Like, oh my God, fuck, I wore heels to karaoke Monday night. I haven't worn fucking heels in I don't know how long because my osteoarthritis, and it's just been a long time. I've recently lost some more weight and feeling stronger, doing more movement. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to break out these sexy heels that I've had for years and why I don't have to look perfect. I did a little practice. So I didn't look like I was a duck going down, at the karaoke bar. I didn't look like I was a duck, but it was scary. And I felt self-conscious, but I was like, you got to get up there and do it. You've got to just do it. You keep picturing yourself doing it. So just do it. So celebrate yourself when you do something fun, do something bold, get up there, sing a new song, get out there, go do something that you're not used to doing. Dance, wear that colorful dress that sits in your closet forever because you just wait for the day that I feel confident. No, wear it. And then you're going to get compliments and then you're going to feel good in it. And who cares what anybody else thinks? Do you feel good in it? And then you're going to feel confident and then you're going to wear it again. So cheer yourself on like your own best friend. Confidence thrives in celebration, not shame. And I get it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's an ongoing thing, but we need to celebrate ourselves. Okay, so beautiful souls, let me leave you with this. Self-esteem is knowing you are enough right now, just as you are. Self-confidence is knowing you can rise to the occasion, whatever life or love throws your way. You are worthy of both, you are capable of both, and you are not alone as you build both. So thank you for being here with me today. I see you, I'm with you, and I'm cheering you on every step of this journey. If this episode spoke to your soul, I'd love it if you share it with someone who needs this reminder today, and leave a review so others can find this message too. It helps to push out my little show, which is constantly growing, slowly but very, very steadily. And I thank you all. Keep trusting yourself, keep choosing you, and keep believing that you're worth it. Bye for now.